Hi, welcome back to Book Buzz with Jen and Payne, a podcast where we talk about romance books, our current reads, and we also have the pleasure of sitting down with some of our favorite authors and chatting with them about their amazing books.
Hello. We come bearing news today. Today is going to be a kind of a little bit different video than we usually put up. Today, we're focusing on the Bookaholic book box.
Yes.
Ooh. If you read our announcement on last week, we posted it on Friday. We finally announced what we've been teasing you guys about.
Yes.
We are coming up with our own limited, very, very limited edition book box.
Yes.
Today we decided to do this video because we thought it would be a little bit easier to go over what the box is going to be about, you know, what's going to be in it, who can purchase it, and all those little details. And then if you guys end up having more questions at the end, you can totally message us and we'll answer any questions you guys might have. So a little background to that. I'm going to start off with how this idea came. I think we came up with this idea end of last year.
Yeah. I think even, I have to say around fall.
Yeah.
We were talking about it and then we were just joking. And then we're going to do it. And then, yeah. I
mean, it's, like you said, I think we've been talking about it since the fall. I think we were in a, should we do it? Are we really going to do it? Like, how would this work? And then when we finally got together, we're like, okay, let's do it. Let's go ahead and let's plan it. Let's see how it would work. When I think we finally decided to do it, I'm going to say in around October, November.
Yeah.
That's when we started plotting everything. We started, trying to decide what we wanted, the authors we wanted to include, what we wanted the box to be about. And we came down to, we wanted this to be a trope box.
Yeah.
A box where we include some of our favorite tropes, books that we love and we hope you guys love. And then we love hardbacks. So we're like, let's make a hardback. And then we decided to do special edition covers as well.
Yeah. When we were coming up with the authors list, and I seriously, in my heart, I don't know if I said it to you, but in my heart, I was like, if all these authors said no, forget it, scrap all these ideas out. But then surprisingly, they all said yes. Yeah. And so we were like, what? So are we really going to do this? And so I think that was one of the biggest reason why we went on with the idea to do it, because they all said yes and they would love to support us on it.
And it's not, they didn't only say yes, they were excited.
Yes.
And they literally said, oh my God, count me in 100%. All of them were super, super excited. And they just loved the idea. And they told us they were honored that we asked them. No. We are honored that they agreed to be in it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like you. I was like, okay, if the first author says no, forget it. It's not going to work. It's a sign. And we asked the first author. She automatically said yes.
Yeah.
We asked another author. She said yes. And it just kept going from there. And I remember I reached out to an author and just asked her when we were plotting it. And her response is like, count me in if you do one.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's crazy because like you said, I was nervous, I guess. I didn't know how it was going to go.
Yeah.
Because there's so many amazing book boxes out there.
Yep.
Many, 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 many amazing book boxes. So it's like, how, like, I don't know, it's just, it felt very nerve-wracking and I was scared.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything was turned out amazing. And then now we have like 3 covers in the works.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, but we're super, super excited. Payne, like I said, Payne came up with the idea. I couldn't stop thinking about it. Then we decided to plan things around it and then reach out, and we're doing it.
So just a little bit information about what's going in the box. It's going to be 1 book per box. And Jen did mention it. It will be exclusive special edition hardcover. And it is very, very, very limited. Like I think one of the decisions why we decided to make it very limited was because we don't want to overprint it, because we do not have an office for it. And so for now, it is very limited. And it is not a monthly subscription box. We have authors lined up. We kind of have a plan of how we are going to release it. But as of now, I kind of have to say it's not really set in stone, but at the same time, it kind of is. It's, yeah, but we do have our first 2 boxes set for this year. But next year, it will be a little bit different for next year as we progress more of how we're going to release. Then, yeah. And so and it is going to be pre-orders only. We will reveal the author before the pre-orders goes live, because we don't want just to do pre-orders, and what if the author, you don't even read that author. And so we will release the author first, and we will release the author and the cover, the special edition cover first before the pre-order goes live. We don't want you guys to, like, what if you guys order it and you guys didn't like it and you guys are not happy about the order? So we will show it. The pre-order goes live, and there will be at least 4 to 5 swags in each box. And I did mention it is open international. So shipping is expensive. So we try to not make it too expensive, but just cover the shipping, because we looked at some shipping prices to different countries, and it varies between countries, but some are way more expensive than the other.
And I will say these are going to come in boxes.
Yes.
I do want to say that each book is going to have its box, and it is 1 book per box, 1 book per box, 1 author per box, 1 trope per box. So it's like, we're going to try to change it up a bit. You know, I'm going to do a little sneak peek here. Our first book is Enemies to Lovers.
Yes.
And it's funny because I posted a question in our Instagram, and I asked what readers' favorite trope was. And 95% of the people said Enemies to Lovers.
Wow.
Like almost all of them said Enemies to Lovers. And that's our favorite trope. So it's like, I am going to reveal that the first box, I literally just blurted out. I didn't even ask Payne if it was okay to share, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit insight of what what we mean. So the first book is Enemies to Lovers. And I guess also the reason why we want to show you guys the cover and tell you who the author is before the pre-orders, because like Payne said, it's, we want you guys to know what you guys are purchasing. We want you guys to like the cover, and we don't want you guys stuck buying something that you might not like.
Yeah.
And we truly, 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 truly hope that you guys love these books and covers as much as we do. The first cover is literally days from being done.
Yes.
And I'm so nervous, but I'm super, super stoked. And like I said, yeah, we are going to be shipping these in boxes. So I know I think our pricing, it's going to be based a lot of, it is our hardcover. We are going to be shipping pretty like fragile items, which is why we had to do the box. So the price is going to go based on that. We did try to make it affordable. If we can lower it down before, that's why we're not releasing the price right now. Because before we do anything, we want to make sure we're doing the pricing accordingly to how it is with shipping. So we're not going to charge anybody we're not going to overcharge you guys or anything. Each box is going to be consistent. And so we're so excited for that. Right now we do have authors lined up until, I'm going to guess, close to the end of next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like we've reached out to a lot of authors, y'all, and literally all of them said yes. So, and then there's other authors that we still want to ask that we haven't yet. And so it is a growing list. And I guess it all depends how we do with the boxes this year will determine how many we release next year. Because we might, it is not a monthly box. It's not a monthly subscription. And I'm just going to put it out there. I mean, our plan right now is to release a box once every 3 to 4 months. The reason for that it's more of we don't want to bombard you with a lot of boxes where it's like a lot of money back to back. So it is going to be a spread out box this year. Next year, we might move it to a box every other month or every 3 months. It all depends. And it's funny because when we started getting all these yeses from authors, we're like, oh, maybe we should have done like 2 authors per box.
Yeah.
But I'm super excited. So many amazing authors. And I'm so excited for people to see who the first author is.
Yeah.
But it's exciting. It is. And I do want to say, like you said, these are very limited edition book covers. You're only going to get them in our box. They're not going to be up anywhere else. We're not going to upload them or sell them. So make sure you keep an eye on that. Like also again, to restate what you said, they are it's a limited box. We don't have, there's a certain number of boxes that we're going to have.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna be expanding that number as of yet, especially this year. So make sure you guys keep an eye on our social media for when we announce the author. So we are going to announce the author a month before the pre-order goes up. And then we'll show the cover the week the pre-order goes up. So you guys will have a full week looking at the cover before you guys are able to pre-order. That way you guys know what the cover looks like.
Yeah.
So it is super, super exciting. And we truly hope you guys like this box as much. I think yesterday we finished plotting the swag we were going to do for the whole year.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about 2 things that I want to keep all to myself.
Yeah.
But we're going to try to make this as affordable and fun for you guys. And we truly thank everybody who is so excited for these boxes, because we got so many messages of people who are super excited.
Yeah.
So
I was surprised that they were excited for it. Like, I'm happy, but at the same time was surprised. But I am so happy for the support that we got, all the positive messages that we received from people. Makes me even more excited for the box.
And I will say, if there's certain swag you guys want to see in these boxes, let us know. We're so open to ideas. Yeah. So send them our way. We're here for you guys. We're doing these boxes for you guys. We want swag that you guys are going to enjoy. So Let us know if there's any particular swag you guys want included in these boxes. We probably won't show the swag before the pre-order.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a surprise swag, so you'll see it whenever you get the box, but we will show the cover. So make sure. And I am going to say each book is going to be, we're aiming to have all these books signed by the author. If it is overseas or if anything does happen, we are going to have a signed book plate, but we are going to try to get all of these books signed, but if not, it is going to be a signed book plate. That's pretty much all the news for the book box. If you guys do have any other questions for us, just let us know. Like I said, send us ideas for swag. We're open to suggestions. And keep an eye on our social media. That's where we're going to be announcing the authors, the covers, the pre-order form. We hope you guys are super excited like we are. We cannot wait for you guys to look at the first cover, and we'll have more information for you guys in the upcoming weeks. That's all we have for the box news right now. Again, any questions for us, just message us on Instagram, and we'll see you guys on Wednesday. We have our interview with the Morning Man.
Yeah,
love her. She's a total sweetheart, but make sure you check that out. And we hope you guys have an amazing week. Hope you guys are reading so many amazing books, and we'll see you guys Wednesday. Bye.